Hi, this is Aaron Brooker, agronomist from Michigan and Northern Indiana, and I wanted to discuss another topic today that we didn't get to talk about at our PFR Insight meetings, but that I think will have a lot of value for a lot of farmers throughout the region, and that's sidedress depth. So what we wanted to look at in PFR, as you can see there on the left side of the screen, we've got just a standard coulter there with our injection system, and we're running that about 2 to 3 inches deep. And you can see one of the problems there is that sometimes that nitrogen just gets leaked out onto the soil surface, so we're not even getting it into the ground sometimes. Additionally, even though we are getting it that 2 to 3 inches deep, sometimes, especially in hot and dry conditions, we can still lose some of that nitrogen to volatilization. Now there on the right side of the screen, we have added a knife to that system, but we're able to run that at 5 to 6 inches deep, and so we wanted to look at what the implications of that could be. Are we seeing yield improvements by running this nitrogen a little bit deeper? Maybe we won't have the volatility, and maybe our plants will be able to access a little more nitrogen. So the results here, so we compared that standard coulter at 2 to 3 inches, and then we added a knife, but we still ran at a 2 to 3 inch depth, and then had that coulter plus the knife at a deeper 5 to 6 inch depth. So just adding the knife, we gained about a half a bushel, and then the big difference was when we ran that coulter plus the knife at a deeper depth, so about 2 bushels over that shallower 2 to 3 inch depth. So these are not huge yield gains, but if you think about it, these aren't very expensive changes that we have to make either, especially if you're already running those knives and you just run those a little bit deeper. That doesn't cost you anything except for maybe a little bit more wear and tear on your machines, but we're able to gain that 2 bushels without spending any more money. And so these types of studies are the exciting ones that I can go out to farmers and we can talk about, and you can make this change immediately. It doesn't cost you anything, but you can gain small incremental changes and improvements on your farm just by making these small changes. So again, wish we could have talked about these at the PFR Insight meetings, but that's why I wanted to share this today. Again, something easy that we can change when we get to that sidedress pass to gain us a little bit more yield advantage and profitability there in the early summertime. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thanks.